Hello Pisces and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading. We have the Star card over here. Let's see what this card is crossed by. But so many crossing. Oh, these are too many. Okay, I'll just cut the deck and then we'll proceed with the reading. Okay, give me a minute. So we have the Page of the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay, so there is something you've been feeling a little emotional of late, Pisces, and you're just wondering, how long will I need to be in this phase? You are having that sense of loss and regret, and you're just wondering, when you will be coming out of this. It's like you're looking for that ray of hope which is going to bring you out of this. When will it happen? How will it happen? Etc. Let's get a little more on this. Awakening and the King of Pentacles. So you are in that, you have been in that phase, Pisces, not doing much, just letting things be. Maybe, you feel that, this is whatever you needed to accomplish, you have accomplished, but still it does not make you very happy. There is still something you're longing for, there's still something you're waiting for, there is still something you're searching for, Pisces, and I think that is what is making you feel a little moody and emotional. Maybe you do know what it is, but you're not able to go ahead with how do I start looking for those kind of answers. Or maybe you just feel that it's like a little emotionally overwhelming right now for you, and that's why you're not able to think through clearly, because the emotions seem to be getting the better of you at this point in time. It would be a good idea, to start meditating again. And why I'm saying again, because this is something you have been doing in the past, or maybe if not very regularly, but whenever you have done that, you realize that you get your answers, you get that peace of mind, you get, if nothing else, it just calms your mind down. So maybe the answers will come now or maybe later. That is another thing, but right now you need to come into a little bit of a balance, not get too drawn into your emotions at this point in time. So a little bit of meditation, and or something which you do repeatedly or very often, whenever you get a little troubled or you get a little overwhelmed, use those techniques, first to just calm down your mind. That is more important. Break out of this cycle for yourself right now. So even if you are not meditating, but taking some rest, a little extra rest, just kind of relaxing, not doing too much, looking after yourself itself will start making you feel better. There is a wish with respect to your reading that you're looking at, which is at the center of this entire thing, I feel. Okay, so you do feel that you've accomplished whatever you could, but there are some wishes, or maybe there's a very strong wish, Pisces, which is still pending, and you are getting a little overwhelmed with that not happening, or you're not getting a answer to that, or you're not being able to wrap your head around what do I do with this wish, why does it linger, how am I supposed to deal with it, what am I supposed to do to fulfill it. So there is a wish at the center of this entire reading. Okay, there is a balance which you're looking at. There is something which you want. How do I put this across? You want to balance out something for yourself, Pisces. Something very, very which really impacts your mental and emotional well-being more than anything else, but you're not able to find figure that out. Maybe you yourself are a little confused at what is it that I want, but you do know that I want something to get evened out and balanced out before I can move on in life. Okay, and things right now are not very clear for you, and I think that is what is overwhelming you. It does happen that sometimes that's not the right time to get the answer. A little bit of pushing through is required, or sometimes just being still is required, because when the water gets stirred, you cannot do much, you cannot see much. But when you let the water be, it'll be still, then you'll be able to see the depth, then you'll be able to see what lies on the bed. Okay, so I think that is why you're getting this meditation card, or being quiet, being silent. It's not being silent physically, but silencing the mind. Then you will start getting a few insights into what this entire thing is about. We have the wise counselor. So connect with somebody who does give you wise counsel, who does give you good advice. They will help you even further, and maybe you will realize who is the one person, or who is that one counselor who you can always turn to for every and any answer. Maybe you yourself are going to become a counselor when you come out of this. Maybe this entire thing is teaching you to be a counselor for yourself and for others as well, because you can only become a teacher when you learn something. This might be the learning phase which is propelling you on this path of being a counselor. Okay, so this might take a little time, but be with it, Pisces. You see, all answers are eventually given, but the universe needs to see that we are ready for it. All right, so trust the divine timing a little, and know that it is going to work for you in your favor. So spend as much time in silence and quietude to get to tune yourself to the vibration of what is going to be revealed for you. We've got the Ten of Swords. See, I had not put a question to this card, but it just came out. So let's see. Knight of Wands. There is something you need to close the door on, Pisces, and move on to. Okay, but maybe... And the Hermit. Okay, I'll see what these cards are about. You need to close the door on something. You're keeping a back door open, a Pisces, I feel. And you feel that let that back door be open, so that if I don't like something, I can always go back to something, because this is that back and forth energy, right? But that is what your reading is about, that you really need to close the door on something and put all your energy towards something new, because then only will that thing pick up. Okay, so there is, let's see. Exactly. See, with the Two of Wands over here, you really need to start looking at something completely new for yourself. You also need to put a certain pattern to an end. You need to dedicate yourself to a new pattern also, or something new which is coming your way. There is something about endings and beginnings. There is something which has done its time. You need to leave that. Maybe, Pisces, you are feeling a little insecure about leaving it. Okay, but if you need to go towards this wish fulfillment, and you need to balance out something before you can really proceed with following your wish as well. And that is what this reading is saying. You need to end something. You need to look deep inside. What is it that you're clinging on to, and out of insecurity, out of fear? You need to put an end to that before you can open up yourself to new routes, or at least to a new beginning, right? So that is what you need to delve a little deep into and see for yourself. We've got the High Priestess again. So this is a card, this is a reading where I'm not getting much. You will also not get much by looking at or depending on external sources for answer. The answer lies within. You need to make the peace for yourself with the choices you are making, with the wishes you want to follow. Then only will you be able to get that equilibrium within, and you'll be able to proceed with whatever is standing at the doorstep for you. But you really need to walk out of a door before you can follow a new path, Pisces. All of that will only clear up for you when you sit in quietude and meditate and listen to what that inner voice is trying to tell you, right? So you will need to balance that. That's why we got the Six of Pentacles over here. You need to give and take something. To take something, you need to give up something as well, right? So see what it is for you. You'll get the answer for sure, because that new opportunity is also waiting at the doorstep. With that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.